This is Bill Hornbarger, Chief Investment Officer at Benjamin F. Edwards, with three things to watch for the week of December 8th, 2025. Well, we're going to have the last Fed policy setting meeting of the year this week, and the Fed is widely expected to cut interest rates 25 basis points. That would be the third consecutive meeting the Fed has cut rates. The path in 2026, a little bit more uncertain. The Fed a little bit up against it with inflation running a little bit hotter than the Fed would like, and with the job market, it's softening a little bit. But again, this week, widely expected to cut rates again. Bonds are suddenly back in focus. Last week was the worst week for the bond market since April, with rates moving a little bit higher. And again, the focus back there. Despite the Fed cutting rates, inflation is running a little bit hotter than the Fed is comfortable with. We're going to get some fiscal stimulus in the first half of 2026, at least, from the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. So again, the thought is that the bond market probably going to be under a little bit of pressure and a little bit more interesting than it's been the last couple of years. And then finally, on Tuesday, we are going to get one piece of data that's a little bit more current, the JOLTS data, job openings, labor turnover survey for October. That will be released as the Fed starts its two-day meeting, and it will be a little bit of more real-time data on the employment outlook. Again, jobs, the job market's been softening a little bit. We're not going to get updated data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That's a casualty of the government shutdown. So we're not going to have an October employment report that the Fed would typically take a look at as they set rates. So the JOLTS data probably going to get a little bit more attention than it usually does.